Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Victor, and today I'm going to tell you how you can lose belly fat and keep it off, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you real quick what will not work. What will not work is anybody who says that they have a particular solution or exercise that specifically targets your body fat, or your belly fat, rather. That's bullshit. That's not true. It's an impossibility. But there are a lot of clever marketers out there trying to sell you their $47 ebook that tells you how, but it's horseshit. So just stay away from those, okay? I'm gonna be more upfront and honest with you about what it actually takes, okay? The reality of it is losing body fat is easy. It's a very easy, no-brainer sort of thing. You have to do 3 simple things. You have to eat less than you're burning off, less calories than you're burning equals you losing body fat. And if you want to look good when all that body fat's gone, you got to work out. You got to train with weights, resistance training. 2 to 3 times a week is plenty. And the third one is you have to keep this up long enough to get down to a low enough body weight. At the lower body weights, that's when the stomach fat starts to come off. That's where you actually lose the belly fat. Unfortunately, for most people, losing belly fat is like the last to go. Okay, so again, if you want to lose that belly fat, you have to get pretty light. You can't be 50 pounds overweight and then have like a 6-pack. It's impossible. You have to get down to your ideal weight. And typically that's a lot lower than people are thinking, okay? So that's the how. That's easy. You already know that. You already know you have to eat less. You already know you have to exercise. So what is this fucking video about? I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's about the third step. The third step is doing those things long enough to see the result, and that is what trips people up. That is what you're having trouble with, I presume. I'm sure you've tried many diets. I'm sure you've tried lots of different exercise programs, and yet here you are online searching for how do I lose my belly fat, because you still have not reached your goal. And that is what my entire channel and philosophy is about, is helping people stick with this stuff. And the sticking with it is more of an emotional battle and journey than it is looking for like the right program, because almost any program will work. Any diet that has it to where you're eating less calories than you're burning is going to work. Okay, it's not about the diet. It's not about the type of exercise. It's about you. Why can't you stick with this shit? That's the solution. Why can you not stick with this? What inside of you is preventing this? How are you sabotaging yourself? It's not that you don't have discipline. It's not that you don't have patience. It's not that you don't have time. It's not that you don't have money. There are emotional, unresolved traumas or issues or negative self-beliefs and viewpoints upon yourself that end up influencing your decisions at some point. And those decisions that are influenced from that like false self, that negative aspect of yourself, is what's leading to these consequences. So you have to break the cycle by getting to the root of the problem. And there's a lot of different ways of doing this. My channel, I have a book and a whole program that talks about exactly how to do this. It's a fairly involved process, and yet anybody can do it, but it's not as simple as 1, 2, 3, look at me with my 6-pack. If there was a solution that was so simple that existed out there, wouldn't everybody be walking around with a 6-pack? Somebody with 6-pack abs, that is a rare sight. And even a rarer sight is someone who's had it for a while. I've known a lot of people who've gone on these wicked, like wild diets that have gotten in really good shape. But because of those unresolved emotional problems, they eventually fucked it up somewhere along the line. It's inevitable, and they might be 50 pounds heavier than they were in that little brief moment, okay? So that's what you have to really ask yourself, is what is stopping me? What is preventing me? You know, and a lot of it goes back to early childhood, how your parents were. And God bless them, I'm sure they did their best, but their parents were probably pretty fucked up too. And then they were kind of fucked up, and now you're kind of fucked up. And that's the reality of it. And it's up to you. Are you gonna break the cycle, break the chains? Because if you don't, your kids are gonna be fucked up, okay? So not only can you, by working on yourself and looking at yourself and dealing with these emotional demons, can you get a fucking killer body. You can maintain it, and then you can help transform others. You can break this cyclical pattern that has gone back thousands of years, perhaps hundreds of years at least, with your family lineage, and you can have self-empowered, confident, happy children. And they will, as a result, give birth to that. And by you getting a fucking six-pack, you're helping change the world. Right? Okay? So that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to kind of give you guys a reality check that you're the reason why you're not losing your belly fat. It's not that you haven't found the right diet. It's not that you're not doing the right exercise. It's not that you're broke and don't have time. Okay? It's you. And I say this I say this very bluntly, but I understand what it's like to be in your position because I once was one who has sabotaged my own self. I used to be a heroin addict. I used to be incredibly insecure, and I harbored all sorts of fucked up emotional demons within myself. And those things were I had so much pain that it led me to doing things like heroin and smoking crack and stealing and getting in trouble with the law. And I was fucked. And I wanted to change my behavior, just like you're looking for a diet. I wanted to stop using the drugs because the drugs were, of course, what's causing all these problems. And you think it's the food and all these other things which is causing you to not have the body you want. It's not. It's you and it was me. I had to look honestly at myself. I had to really uncover what pain is coming up that is longing for reprieve in drugs. Same with you. What pain is coming up that is longing for solace and reprieve and a break and an alleviation from excess food? Okay? If you stick around with this channel, I will help you uncover those things. That is my purpose in life, to help transform people from the inside out, to help you get and maintain a six-pack, a ripped, beautiful body, and in the process, you develop self-mastery, patience, confidence, discipline, self-love, compassion. And then you will exude that, you will emanate that for the rest of the world to see. And together we can transform this fucked up planet. Okay? But it starts with you. We need you to get off your ass and start looking at yourself. Okay? Stick around. Subscribe to my channel because I'm going to help you uncover all this shit. Okay? And I promise you, if you stick with me and if you maybe buy my little $3 book on Amazon and little things like that, you will get a six-pack and you will keep a six-pack and you'll be turning heads. You'll be inspiring others whether you even try to or not. They'll be coming to you saying, what the fuck have you done? Holy shit. Look at you now. Okay? It's in your cards. It's possible for you. You have to believe that. I believe it. And now it's time that you fucking believe it. Peace.